Hello and welcome to another training session brought to you by Affiliated Technology Solutions. This video is organized into several chapters to get you up and running in the Contact Center WebRTC Agent Portal. The chapters we will cover are Setup and Settings, Skill Management and Do Not Disturb, Voice and Call Control, Messaging, and Email. You will see here the main interface for your Contact Center WebRTC Agent Portal. You may see a similar dashboard with a sidecard on the left. Please note in the main portion of the page, you might see a wall board. This is configured by your administrator and may look different than in this demo. For this chapter, we are going to focus on the sidecard, specifically the 3 dots, or ellipses, at the top right of that sidecard. By clicking on the ellipses, you will see a list of options that we will go through one by one to ensure you have everything you need before communicating with your customers. Starting with the first option, View Wallboard, this is the default and what you will see when you first log in. It is the wallboard your administrators have set up for you to see. It may consist of various call metrics to view at a glance to help you service your customers best. Next is View History. This is where you can see a list of your past calls, messages, or emails that have transpired through this portal. Once a call is completed, you are able to view the recording by clicking on the play symbol. By clicking on a specific call, you can see information that we will cover near the end of the video. Back to the sidecard on the left, in the ellipses, you will see the next option. Language. Please ensure your language is selected so you may interact more efficiently within this portal. The next option is Notifications. This is where you will see notifications based on what channel states you have access to, whether it's calls, texts, chats, or emails. We will cover this further in later chapters. Below Notifications is Help. By clicking this, you will be taken to the portal knowledge base to get further information than what is provided in this video. Agent Profile is the next option. This is where you will see the information your administrator has set up for you. The most important part of this menu is the link to Reset Password. This allows you to have control over when you want or need to reset your password to the portal. After that is the Email Signature option. For this portion of the video, we will skip this feature and revisit it when we cover messaging and emails in the subsequent chapters. Of the topics we are covering, Configure Audio Devices is among the most important. This is where you will verify you have the correct hardware set up for both your speakers and microphone. Please take a moment before using this system to ensure you have the correct device set up for your microphone and in-call output. In-call output is the audio device, which will allow you to hear your caller. Notifications output is the audio device, which will alert you on incoming calls, emails, and messages. Purge Agent State is a refresh of the portal if recommended by your system admin. Lastly, the Log Out option for the end of each day. It is important to log out to ensure customers are not sent to your phone while you are unavailable, and if any updates are sent to your profile, the next time you log in, they will be adopted. In this chapter, we will be reviewing the skill management and status features within this portal. On the sidecard on the left, underneath your name and the ellipses, you will see channel states. You will see I am set to On D&D, which means Do Not Disturb. If you click on that state, you will see a list of busy codes set up by your administrator for you to select for times when you are unable to take calls. Expectations surrounding the use of these statuses should be set by your administrator or leadership. The important thing to note is that being set to Ready will allow you to begin receiving calls based on the skills you are a member of. Below the channel states, you may see one or more selections based on the channels you have been set to receive. In the upcoming chapters, we will break down each channel individually. To the right of the channel state icons, you will see a slider icon. Clicking on this icon brings up the menu of skills or queues you have been assigned to. From here, you will have the option to toggle individual skills on and off, which will allow you to determine the communication you will be taking. Now let's begin talking about one of the primary features of this portal: voice and call control. Before getting started, please be sure that the phone icon under your channel states is green. This means you are ready to begin making and receiving calls. Below channel states, you will see active media. Clicking the plus sign to the right of that icon will allow you to select the new call option to begin an outbound call. Before starting your call, you may receive a pop-up message letting you know that this portal is not to be used to make emergency calls. Please read and confirm the message to continue. You will now see a dial pad, which will allow you to begin placing your outbound call. There are many options and features here which we will be covering. Starting off, you can either use your mouse to click the numbers on the dial pad, or you may type them using your keyboard. Before dialing a number, you will be presented with a menu allowing you to select the caller ID number you would like to present to the recipient. The second option at the top, in the middle, is Agents. This is a list of contact center agents who are ready for you to either call or transfer an existing call to. The last option at the top is Contacts. This is a list of contacts uploaded by your administrator for you to have easy access to. Both agents and contacts will also come in handy in a moment as we begin to explore call control. Let's begin by making a test call to explore the options we have while on an active call. I will begin dialing a number, select my caller ID, and press the green call button to start my call. Once the call is answered, you will now be presented with several options across the entire interface that we will walk you through. For now, let's keep focus on the active call. The first option is the mute button. This option allows you to mute your microphone so the other party cannot hear you. The second option to the right is hold. Clicking this option will place your caller on hold, where they will hear music until taken off hold. The third option to the right is transfer or conference. This allows you to transfer your call to another party or to join an additional party to the call. To transfer this call, we will begin by clicking the transfer option. From there, you will be presented with the options to transfer or conference to an extension or outside number by manually dialing your party, picking an agent from the agent list, or transferring directly to a skill. Once you have dialed or made your selection, you will be presented with the options to blind transfer, assisted transfer, or conference. Blind transfer will immediately send the caller to the destination you dialed or selected. An assisted transfer will allow you to announce the caller to the person you are transferring to before completing the transfer. And conference will allow you to join all parties together. Back to the active call. On the second row of options, you will see the dial pad, which will allow you to select digits while on your call. This is typically used to dial an extension number or select from a menu if needed. Lastly, there is an option to toggle recording, but this option is only used if your calls are not being recorded automatically. Please refer to your administrator if you are unsure that your calls are being recorded automatically, or if you will need to toggle recording on and off per call. Back in the main interface, while on a call, there is a sidecard menu on the right side of the screen with several options as well. It defaults to Details and shows the following information: caller ID, external number, and media direction, which shows the direction of the call, outbound or inbound, target skill, which tells you the skill the call came into, and wait time, indicating how long the caller was in queue before the call was answered. Next is Notes. This is where you can add notes regarding the call, which can be seen by yourself and an administrator within the Contact Center portal. This feature should not be confused with the notes you will see post-call in your CRM. The last option here is Codes. This option allows you to select from a list of account codes, which can be used to classify the type of call you were on. These may also be referred to as dispositions. Once you are done with the call, whether you hang up or the customer does, you will be taken to an after-call work interface with a few options. This pop-up will show that you have an allotted time available to add notes, or select an account code from the sidecard. On the left, you will see an after-call work section underneath Active Media with a timer counting down. The amount of after-call work time is set by your administrator. If more time is needed, you may click the I Need More Time button a number of times, also set by your administrators. Once you are done with your notes and admin work after the call, either the timer will expire or you may click I am done to become available to take your next call. Now that we have covered the primary use of the WebRTC portal, we are going to review additional features that can be added to the base product, often referred to as Omni-Channel. Next up is messaging. In the interface, both texting and chat are combined into one channel state icon, highlighted here on the right sidecard. Like the voice channel state, you can use the toggles to specify which chat you will receive messages from. As we saw in the previous chapter, active media is how you will start a new chat or manage your active chats. An agent may have multiple active chat sessions open at a time. The number of chats will be determined by your system admin. An agent can either choose to end chat or allow the chat session to time out automatically after 24 hours of inactivity. Please note, if a customer responds to a chat that was ended, a different agent may receive the response as a new chat. When you start a new message, you will see a similar window appear with a dial pad. If you know the number you wish to message, you can enter it manually or paste it here. Just like voice, you also have the option to select the outgoing caller ID at the bottom. If your administrators have uploaded a contact list, you can access it at the top by selecting the Contacts button and locate your contact by scrolling or searching. Here you can see a sample text conversation demonstrating what features and functions you will have access to while texting or chatting. In the main portion of the screen, you will see the conversation. At the top, there is an option to load more history. This will show you any past interactions to help get all the context you need for assisting the person on the other side of the chat. At the bottom, you will see your standard text box to type out your communication. There are two additional options in this main chat window. You can add an attachment or document by clicking the paperclip and following the standard process of locating the file you wish to send. You can also use templates configured by your administrator here. On the right side, you will see similar information to the voice portion, including the media direction, customer handle, also known as their number, the messaging type, the target skill to know where the interaction originated, and the wait time they have experienced while in queue. The squares at the top right allow you to copy this information for record keeping. Notes and codes operate the same way as with the voice channel. They are only housed in the WebRTC portal and can be viewed for further information if used. Lastly, at the top right of the chat, you will see a few remaining options for managing active chats. You can click the dash button to minimize the chat to return to your main dashboard. The ellipses allow you to transfer a chat to another individual based on the customer's needs or scenario you encounter. If you select this option, you will gain access to the list of your team members or skills to transfer the chat to. When the chat is transferred, a notification like this will show for them to accept. If they miss the transfer, you will receive a message that looks like this and follow protocols set by your organization's workflow. Finally, to end a chat after resolving the communication, you can click End Chat to close out the chat instance, allowing you to take additional chats. The other and more common way you will be chatting with your customers is by receiving new chats. You will be notified in various ways, depending on how you are using this portal. You may see a Chrome notification if you are using the browser that looks like this. If you are using the desktop application, you may see an operating system notification that will look like this. Inside the portal, you will see a notification like this, showing the name or number and channel for further context for you to accept or reject. If you let the timer expire or reject the chat, you will be put into a busy state for the timer duration. You will be unable to receive further chats until the timer expires or you select I am done. The last chapter of this video will be on emailing from the portal. We are going to revisit the email signature first, and then dive into the features and functions of emailing. Let's begin with the ellipsis at the top right of the sidecard and select Email Signature. This is where you can set up a signature to be assigned to any email you send through this portal. You will see a window with options to format a signature based on your preferences such as font, alignment, and the ability to upload an image. To make things easier, you can also copy your existing email signature to paste here. Bear in mind the formatting might not be one-to-one, so consult your administrators on how to best format this. Once you are satisfied with your signature, you can click Apply, and your signature is set up. To send an email, you will navigate back to the plus symbol next to active media, just like calls and texting. When you select New Email, the main screen will present an email interface. At the top, you will see the email alias from which the email will be sent from. You will have the option to copy or blind copy individuals by clicking the Show CC and BCC. For your main recipient, enter their email in the To section. The subject line and body are standard for all emailing workflows and should feel natural for you to use. At the bottom, there are options for formatting. By clicking the A, you will get a small toolbar to customize any formatting needs you require, such as font, text size and color, bold, italicize, underline, alignment, picture upload, undo, and redo. There is a standard paperclip to attach any documents if needed. If you no longer need the email, you may discard it with Discard Draft. Once your email is ready to be sent, you can click Send, then Done or Undo to retract it. On the right side, you will see the similar sidecard with details, notes, and codes like we have covered in previous chapters. The last feature of this communication channel is how you will receive email notifications, shown here at the top. It can then be managed on the left under Active Media. After reviewing all of these channel states and communication methods, let's now revisit view history from the ellipses on the left sidecard to see where they can be accessed if needed. As foreshadowed during the settings overview, this is where you will see your activity for calls, chats, and emails. Selecting any of the itemized interactions can pull up the information about them like the details, notes, and codes we have demonstrated. For calls, you can click the play button to get an audio player interface at the bottom to listen to the call if needed. In the middle, you will see the audio file with a play button to listen to. The speedometer allows you to adjust the speed of the playback. Over to the right, you can control the volume, download, or create a snippet of a call for quality and training purposes. The snippet feature provides two blue markers that you can adjust on both sides of the audio wave to select the portion of the call you want to clip. Once oriented, you can click the download button to get a copy of that snippet. And with that last chapter complete, we have reached the conclusion of our video demonstrating the Contact Center WebRTC Agent Portal. We hope you found this informational and useful, and thank you for watching. If you wish to have a live demo of this portal, you may request it at affiliatedtech.com/train. See you on the next one!